We are here with Caitlin Bristow, one of my best Bachelorette friends, and also a man who is a homosexual from Illinois, who was America's most eligible heterosexual at one point in time, Colton Underwood. And Caitlin, welcome to the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Did you have that same intro on Good Morning America?
Yeah.
Does that offend? I hope that didn't offend you. I'm just fucking around.
Oh, no, not offended at all.
You're like, oh, no, babe. Absolutely not.
What a life.
Yeah, what a fucking
What a
life.
career.
What a career. Also, the show, Are You My First on Hulu, out right now. Everyone watch it.
Yes.
You found the hottest virgins in the world.
Did you know that they're like, it broke the stigma for me. I was like, oh, virgins are hot.
I mean,
Yes.
well, I know. And
he was an outlier in the whole group.
I always tell him too that I'm like, God, if you were straight, like I would
I was sort of like an asterisk virgin too, though. You know, like it was obvious. You know,
cool football player,
layered. Yeah,
complicated, layered. Have you seen the shirts? It's like when I'm trying to come off as cool and mysterious, but I'm gay and autistic. Like the thing is like, oh, it's
check.
You're like check. Can you explain? I want to like ask guys about yourselves and anything, but first explain the concept of this show because I watched part of it. I didn't watch the whole first episode.
Yeah.
Everyone is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Everyone seems like they can speak and are normal, which is obviously different from a stereotype that you get with virgins.
Right.
So tell me the layout, tell me everything.
Okay, so basically it's 21 of the hottest, horniest virgins on an island trying to find love while doing challenges and going on sexy dates and trying to find their first.
Yeah, it's also what I loved about it is one, it was personal and it was like a full circle moment for me. And
do you hate reliving it though? Like if I were you, I would hate that I'm constantly like,
I don't anymore. And after I came out, so like the whole when my season was airing of Bachelor,
right,
I would get so annoyed that my virginity was my thing and my tagline and my story. And like I even remember at one point they canned it, but like my key art for my season was supposed to be like a Photoshop version of me as the 40-year-old it was the 40-year-old virgin cover, but they photoshopped me into it.
Probably smart to axe that.
Well, and
like the most like grotesque terrible thing.
That too. But I didn't want it to be my storyline because I didn't want people to find out I was gay. Yes. So that was like I didn't want to give them an open into like exploring why are you a virgin? You know? Yeah,
that's the reason why. And you covered it up with like religion, basically.
A bunch of different things. I mean, I think my virginity had a lot of truths to it.
I'm glad we can talk about this too, by the way. So I wasn't sure like how much you wanted to talk about this.
Oh no, like yes, I grew up in the Christian church. I also grew up in a football locker room. So like not the too easy hot, but also like not the easiest places to come out in.
Right.
Yeah, probably impossible.
Yeah, so it was layered for many reasons. So it was like a way for me to sort of try to conversion therapy, right?
Yeah.
Like
I was thinking that. So that was like probably a last ditched attempt for you to be like, please God, let it stick that I'm straight.
You have like your faith, you think God has put 25 beautiful single women in front of me to show me that I am not gay. Like I'm sure you believe that at some point.
I didn't even think that deep about it.
Yeah.
So you go all the way to make it like God is the one who made it this way.
How in what world is a gay man dating 30 women at one time
on TV
and like so I truly fully convinced myself like you are straight, go do this. The more committed you get into a relationship with a woman, the less you will want to be gay.
Classic.
Didn't work.
Didn't work.
Spoiler alert, didn't work.
Married to a man.
Did you congratulations by the way, and congratulations on your son.
Thank you. He's the best.
What's his name?
Bishop.
That's cute. I saw on your Instagram I think you're with a friend who had a kid in their picture too, and I was like,
that's my brother.
That's your brother. Okay, I was like, does he have 2 kids already?
No.
You move like a lesbian. You move very fast.
100%.
I'm jealous.
We were engaged in 6 months, like married.
How did you meet?
At my Netflix wrap party. Gus Kenworthy. He was dating one of Jordan's best friends at the time, and we, he put on this mixer of 30 gays. I told Gus, I was like, I have no gay friends. I didn't want to have gay friends.
He goes, perfect, I'll make a Netflix show out of it.
They're like, let me show you the way.
Yes, let me show you the way in probably the most uncomfortable way possible for you.
Yeah, truly.
So we met there and then fell in love 2 months later in P-Town, and then
oh my God,
just was a whole journey. Yeah.
So they're so like truly in love too.
I had the U-Haul fired up, ready to go.
God, I want to throw up right now.
I did too.
No offense.
No, in the green room, they're just the way they speak to each other. I'm like, y'all are like really in love, huh?
That's so great.
Yeah.
Are you dating anyone?
Yeah.
You don't
Is
need,
this a
your
trick
eyes look
question?
great, by the way, and your boobs look great.
Really?
You look beautiful.
The boobs I agree with. The eyes, really?
Didn't you had your eyes?
Oh, right, that surgery. Yeah.
I love the fact that you just saved yourself from a question after reading her body language and like understanding she was looking for an out. You just gave her an out. I loved it.
Of course.
It was so impressive.
I'm gay, dear. I'm gay.
Oh my gosh, that was talent.
Yes,
well,
thank
thanks
you.
for bringing it back up.
No.
Yes, I'm dating, and I'm doing it privately, and it's wonderful.
Good. All right.
Wonderful.
Let's get into that.
Okay. And my boobs, right? My boobs. We're getting into my boobs.
What
Yeah.
about your boobs?
No, I got an upper left and my boobs done. And a happy 40th birthday to me.
Hell fucking yeah. Are you still in Nashville?
Yeah, I am.
Awesome. You love it there.
I really do. Like, I've been there 10 years, and I really love it. If I'm going to move, it will be to New York, but it would be part-time.
You got to come to New York.
I love it
You
here
would eat
so
this
much.
city up.
I agree, which is funny because if you asked 10 years ago, Caitlin, I would have been like, I'm too scared.
Yeah.
And now I feel like, you know, the bitch turns 40 and she's like, I can handle New York
Single
City.
on the town. Well, it is a tough
Feral.
place to date, though. I will give you that.
I heard you have a surplus of tops over here.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Now she did her research
Yeah,
before
she
she
did.
came on the show.
No, I'm just saying what LA feels
really?
about New York. That's at least what
LA
all
is
of my gay
LA is
single
all
friends
bottoms,
say.
right? It's all
LA's
WeHo
all bottoms. That's like the running joke.
For
and then
real?
yeah, and there's like a surplus of tops in New York because
And there's
all
just
of my LA
nobody in
friends when they
Nashville.
come to New York like will come back and we're like, oh, you got
They'll come back.
laid.
They'll come back limping with
Wheelchair?
with their
Yeah.
lipstick all over their.
Is that what happened to you?
Yeah, exactly. I got my back blown out by Mac actually behind the ones and twos.
Wow,
Incredible.
guys.
Yeah.
Hope you were filming.
Got my knees literally going to HR, but second this wraps. I got my knee blown out. Yeah, it is. I think there's a good mix of
Yeah.
tops and bottoms here. I've experienced both.
LA just gives bottom energy through and
Yeah,
through.
it's you live there.
No shame about bottoms.
Yeah, no.
No,
I don't
yeah.
yuck anybody's young.
Yes, based out of there. But I actually looked at a farm in upstate with my husband, and
That
I'm
is the
loving-
gayest thing I've
Isn't
ever
that
heard in my life.
so chic, though?
That is so chic. Where in upstate?
leave me alone. Give me my chickens and my ducks
Yeah.
and
Yes.
my 30 acres, and we're good. for
Where
life.
upstate?
That sounds
Kingston.
nice.
Hudson.
Oh,
Rhinebeck.
Hudson Valley.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Can I
So-
visit you if you get it?
For
Me
sure.
too.
Yeah,
And
yes,
Caitlin,
of
too.
course.
Yeah, we'll go together.
Yeah, we can go together. I can ride Caitlin like a horse.
Yeah.
Right on the way up there.
I think I'm in like my homesteading era.
Yeah.
I'm getting to that
Yes.
point now. I'm old. So.
I want to bring it back for a second to
Yeah.
The Bachelor. While you were on there, did anyone ever come close to clocking you, or did you ever have a moment where you were like,
That guy.
I meant to have said
Billy
too
Eichner.
much?
Billy Eichner.
I mean, Billy was featured on my season, and they left it in, and it was like a viral moment. They're like, Billy goes, "Are you sure you're not gay? Like, you should look into that." And the sheer panic on my face. I was like, "Fuck! What does he know? What does he know? What does he know?" Because like I was paranoid too, because I was so worried that somebody was going to try to out me.
Had you hooked up with guys before you were on The Bachelor?
Yeah, but
You've had sex with guys before you were on The Bachelor.
yes, the best way I could put it, it was like animalistic. Is that
That's
like
hot.
a thing?
I'm
That
like
is hot.
sweating after you say animalistic.
yeah,
Yeah.
why am I turned on?
Yeah.
So that's what qualified me to host the show on Disney.
Yeah, I know. Hulu.
I do love that, like, it is Disney Plus, and then my nephew today was like, Auntie, can I have the password to your Disney Plus? And I was like, oh my God, he probably wants to watch my show. Maybe it would encourage him to, like, stay a virgin, though, because I like to think of anyone younger in my life as so innocent and pure. Even though these virgins aren't that innocent and pure.
How old are your nephews or your nieces and nephews, whatever?
17 and 13.
Oh, that's like old, 17 and 13.
Okay, I think they
know.
can watch.
You do?
13 seems young to me.
13's young.
Here's the thing: they're going to like
Boy or girl?
see the
Boy.
conversation anyway. They might as well see you.
Yeah,
leading
that's
it.
true. It's not. I mean, it's just. It really is a sweet show.
Yeah,
It's sweet
it
and
has
it's
heart.
awkward and it's messy and it's funny and it's. I
they
don't know.
drink?
I love it. A few of them do. Now everybody sort of has like different stories as to why they're a virgin, and I was always so mad because I'd go to the bar and it would be like virgin cocktails, and I was like, I need a slutty, dirty gin martini.
You got mom will take a redheaded slut and a white Russian, please. Yeah. On the double.
Yeah. But they were all just like have so many different walks of life and reasons why they're virgins. And I'll tell you, like I said at the beginning, like destigmatizing what a virgin is was actually so fun for me because obviously Colton was the virgin bachelor, and then I was the bachelorette that talked about sex till people were like, we get it, you have sex. And so it was like a fun combination for the two of us to like, be able to be friends to these people and be like, we've been on reality TV dating before, we're here for you, and also we're gonna like walk you through this show and be your host.
Did you guys know each other before this, like, or just through Bachelor World, kind of online, that thing, or?
Yeah,
we've been friends since you were on the show.
Yeah, I mean, I think my first podcast coming off of like The Bachelorette was with Caitlin, and it just she also like.
Caitlin can talk to anyone. It's like the most comforting, like like you feel like you can just be yourself around her, like don't feel nervous.
I truly like vented, like it was so like nice. A venting sesh between the two. We were comparing notes immediately, like
it was fun.
Great.
And then we're just friends from there.
I was just like watching old clips. The fact that, what year did you come out?
Ooh, 2021.
The press conference that you had to have is so fucking whack. That like morning news. It's like you're giving like a press conference like Walter Cronkite that you're gay. That seems so insane to me, and that was only 4 years ago. And it's not anyone's fault. No. I mean, things change and times change, but that must have just been so nerve-wracking for you.
Yeah, I figured it was I know that sounds so backwards now, but like it felt like the right thing to do because I had so publicly been straight that I needed to try to find an equal way to publicly be gay. Or else,
so crazy.
And like the best though, like I literally laugh out loud once a month because somebody will comment on like a picture of me and Jordan and Bishop, like, what? He's gay now? I'm like, where have you been for the last 4 years? So like people will come back to my page that watched me be The Bachelor and they're like, he's gay? And as a kid, what did I miss? And I'm like, everything, girl.
What happens in a few years?
But yeah, and having that conversation with Robin obviously meant a lot too. And
who did you come out to first in your private life? And was there a moment, I'm going to ask you a couple questions at once.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Want to get them all out. Who did you come out to first in your private life? And what was the straw that broke the camel's back that made you finally come out to that person?
Good questions.
Great questions. A little deep. I came out to my publicist first because the straw that broke me, I was like dealing with a blackmailing situation. So I had to come out to my professional team first, just to like help with just like that. And for whatever reason, I had like, he had asked me before, and I said
so he
no.
was gay too.
He was, my publicist was gay.
Yeah, of course.
And so he was reading me like a book at this point.
And he's like,
asked me again.
Got you.
I remember vividly, I was in my grandma's driveway in Illinois on the phone with him, and for whatever reason, something came over me, and I finally said yes. He's like, I'm just going to ask you a question. I want you to sit with it. Like, you don't have to answer right away. Are you gay? And I said yes. And I like the sheer panic of then trying to put it back in the bottle. He's like, everything's going to be okay. We got this. Also, my manager's here in the green. Like, my manager, Kate, and was just incredible, and my other manager Randy, and then I had to call my agent. But all of that just gave me confidence then to come out to my mom, then to come out to my dad, to come out to my brother. Like,
did they know? Did they have an idea?
No.
None at all.
I mean, no, I put them through hell of doing hometowns and all sorts of shit. Like both like having
probably like, what the fuck
Becca come to my hometown, and then I had an episode of my Bachelor season where Hannah Brown came to meet them. So like I had put them through it on like TV. So like they were very caught off guard.
They're probably like, oh, this is it? As long as we don't have to have an ABC camera crew in our house house for a week, this is fine.
It was Netflix instead.
It was Netflix at that point.
Were you more worried about your friends or your family? Because for me, I was more worried about my friends. It's like my family is stuck with me. I'm like, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Couple like, it takes different people different amount of time, and people deal with it different ways. But I was more worried about my friends. So I'm curious what your situation was.
I think similar. Like my family, I know like through thick and thin, we're gonna be family and we're together, and they got my back. Like of course, there's gonna be ups and downs. But my friends, I felt bad too because I felt like I had been lying and deceiving them.
Right.
Yeah.
So like I think that is also part of the guilt that I had there.
Is that why you were scared?
Because of
the shame, like of lying to them?
Oh, I lie to them all the time. I wasn't worried. I
still do.
I lie all the time to them. No, that's so funny. No, for me it was more you just don't want to lose your friends. So like I'm 36, just turned 36, and I think I was maybe 22 or 23 when I came out, so fresh out of college. So it was a transition period where I'm figuring out where I want to live. I was outside of Boston at the time. I was maybe going to move to New York. So it was a weird time where you're leaving high school friends, you're leaving college friends, you're also making new friends. So I just didn't want to lose like one group before I had the other. And it all turned out to be fine.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
A couple people were weird, but it's
I lost a few. But I remember that I had this conversation with my therapist. I said, I'm really torn because I don't want to lose my athletic and my Christian community when I come out, but I also like know a lot of the gays don't get down with the Christian community. So I was like, if I stay a part of both, am I alienating both?
Right.
So it's just like was this weird limbo for me.
Did you take shit from the gay community after you came out?
Oh, I mean, I still do. Yeah.
Why?
Well, one, I think just the Netflix show getting leaked around the same time as like me coming out seemed weird. And like, it was like,
I also think the queens are jealous.
Yeah.
So it's like you have your shit together, you're successful.
yeah, don't get me wrong. Like I have a lot of people who are very supportive and very sweet and very kind. And I do feel like at the end of the day, the Netflix show is the thing that I am the proudest of all the projects that I've done, because I can show you a message every single week of somebody somewhere in the world. Even that's the beauty of that show, is like I do feel like it saved people's lives.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, quick break from our interview with Colton and Caitlin to talk to you about Game Time. We can't wait for all the amazing concerts this coming fall and even right now, but what we don't want to think about is the hassle of buying tickets. And it is a nightmare, and that is where Game Time comes in, because they're going to help you focus on the music, not the cost or the stress. Game Time puts the power back in the hands of the fans. It is your go-to hack for scoring amazing tickets and unforgettable experiences in just a few taps. It's incredibly easy to use, and the Game Time guarantee means that you can trust you'll get 100% authentic tickets on time at the best price. Plus, fees are always included, so you see what you're going to pay as you're paying, which is huge. I was looking at tickets for Lady Gaga tonight. I might get myself an 88 ticket, $600. That's a steal. We're using a Game Time deal for great seats. Again, Lady Gaga tonight, $600, unheard of on Game Time. So take the guesswork out of buying concert tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code OUTANDABOUT for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code OUT, the letter N, ABOUT, for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download the Game Time app today. Wait, how old are the people on your show? Like most
It's
of
a
them?
range, 24 to 36.
Yeah.
That seems a little bit old, I guess. But I guess you want, what's Bachelor? Bachelor is 21. You have to be at least 21?
Yeah. 21. I think that,
Because you want people to booze
21
it
is
up.
so
What does
young.
that look? What does that look for? Were you not 21? You were definitely 21.
Oh, no, I was.
Yeah,
I
right.
was.
Yeah.
I had an internal thought.
What?
Let it out. You gotta let it
No,
out.
I was
now.
just saying our country, it's so weird because like you think like, oh yeah, 21's old. And I'm like, we are so hard on 20-year-olds in this country of holding them to this standard that is like, if you had a camera on you when you were in your 20s, you did just as much bad things as these people. I'm just thinking of like,
Well, I think
Remember
that's why they
community
don't
web
drink.
shots back in the day?
Community what?
Community web shots. Now I'm like really making myself old.
What's
it was
that?
like, you remember that? Was that a
I'm older
Massachusetts?
than you.
Was that a Massachusetts thing?
I remember MySpace.
Yeah, it was like MySpace, but it was like you would go out for a night with like all the girls would have their digital cameras, and you would just take pictures of each other and
Oh,
you
yeah.
upload it, and it was like
Oh,
MySpace.
yeah. Of course I did that.
Crazy with some like obscure album name.
Oh, I did. Did you just say MySpace? And
Yeah.
I just left this room for a second because I was like, oh, I did MySpace. Yeah.
MySpace.
MySpace. Yeah.
Are you on Facebook?
Yeah.
You
But I
are?
don't really use it. I use it for my off the vine, like, I call them the Vinos. I go in that Facebook group because it's very intimate and like friendly
Yeah.
in there. Yeah.
There's no negativity on Facebook unless it's like a hometown Facebook group, which I love.
Oh, it's hilarious.
I'm from Franklin, Mass. It's called Friendly in Franklin, and it's all like saw a deer on Pond Street. Watch out today. It's like the most friendly,
cute.
like friendly thing in the
That's
world.
so wholesome.
I'm gonna try and bend my knee. Think I can do it?
Oh God, please don't hurt yourself.
Colton, I'm doing this for you.
Thanks.
Oh God.
Cute.
We're down. Yeah, is it hot to have a? Do you have an injury kink?
No,
you wanna see that?
unfortunately I don't.
An
But
injury?
The
this
iodine
is.
on my leg still, isn't it?
Oh
nasty?
yeah, it's like yellow.
It's yellow.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's really cool. That's why I'm not going to your premiere tonight. Where in LA do you live, Colton?
I'm in the Valley. I'm a Valley girl.
Would you ever move to New York?
I would move to Hudson Valley, New York.
Only Hudson Valley.
Only Hudson Valley. I can't do the city.
The noise. I don't know if anyone can
It's
hear
the
the
noise.
right now.
Everybody's like,
Yep.
it's a grid. I'm like, fuck your grid. I don't know what
does
that
a grid
means.
mean?
I don't know. I get lost
Yeah,
all the
it's
time
easy.
here.
It's you go down to 10th
Jordan
Street.
tried to explain it to me
Yeah.
last night in the avenues, in the streets, and it takes a minute to walk a block. So that when you're this far away, he's so good at like navigating.
Where's he from?
100 miles north of LA, but then he's
you're
lived
California.
in DC, New York. Yeah.
What's he do?
He's a political strategist.
Got it.
And I always joke, he actually saves the world and I just entertain it. So
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, like back
He
to
does
being like,
very
what
important
did you do,
things.
Caitlin, to save people's lives? I'm like,
I do not. That's such a nasty question I asked you.
Yeah.
What do you do to save people's lives? Such an intense
I make
question.
people giggle.
That's the
Giggle-
most important thing.
Laughter is medicine.
it really is.
You were the
Yeah.
original Giggly Squad
Yeah, the OGs. Before
OG
Giggly
Giggly
Squad
Squad.
was a squad.
before it was a squad. So the show is out is it weekly or is it all dubbed
They
out
all
now?
done.
dropped all the
It's all done
episodes
now.
today.
We love a binge.
And you think
Yeah.
you're gonna get picked up for season 2? I would
Oh,
imagine.
we're both
I'm
manifestors,
not
so
even
we're
saying
already
big.
like,
Yeah.
It's happening.
yeah.
How were you in the running to host it with other people, or did they reach out and there was like, do you even know about that?
Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, I think so. I don't care.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a
there
little
was-
inside baseball, but I'm down for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down to game some baseball. What?
Hell yeah, hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, I think there's a few other. It was you, and then there's a few other girls that tried out for it, but
I called her immediately after because here's what I'll say.
I don't even go. I don't even.
I
ask.
called her immediately
Yeah.
after and I said, like, this makes so much sense. We're really, really good off of each other. And like, we both bring a different energy when it comes to like on camera and like
Yeah.
riffing. We both can get like a little
saucy.
saucy.
You drank, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not the biggest.
No,
drinker.
but he
Like,
loves
yeah.
a spicy marg.
I love
Love
a
it.
good spicy marg.
Love
But
it.
yeah, I have PTSD. I never drank in college because I didn't want to come out.
Oh my God!
The drunker I get, the gayer I got. So
yeah, that's like me when
preaching
I-
to the
my
choir,
best
my
friend, when I came out to her, she's like, I've been waiting because she's got drunk with me a few times, Cassidy.
Oh, God.
And so when I came out to her, she was like, I've been waiting for this. And I was like, thank
That's
God.
so funny. The friend who I used to get the drunkest with, same thing. He like knew I was gay before I was. My buddy, shout out Dave Meller of St. Augustine, Florida. Officer Meller. We'd get drunk in high school, be like, you're gay. I didn't even like consider it in my head yet. I'd be like, what are you talking about? And then he just kept up with it. And
Oh,
every time he
interesting.
said it was a little deeper of a cut. And I was like, all right, fine.
You like weren't even gay. He just made you gay.
Yeah, he literally groomed
Forced
me.
you
to
into
be a
Alcohol
gay.
made
Yeah.
us gay.
I get that.
Was there anything that you guys noticed about the virgins and the contestants on the show that was maybe different from the people you were on the Bachelorette with and the Bachelor with? Like in terms of their mentality and in terms of the way they interact with each other?
Yeah.
She put it so well the other day in an interview is she said, there's just something pure and sweet about watching somebody's first love story. And like by the time like you watch like a Bachelor in Paradise or even some of these Bachelor seasons, you're seeing not just the same love story, but like some of these people are getting recast. I think like, you know, like you experienced that too. You had somebody come on your season that's already been part of the Bachelor franchise. So there's something fresh about not only having like a new cast of characters, but also like this shared virgin
They're TV
thing.
virgins too.
Do you think any of them faked it?
I don't know.
I thought
Okay.
we were just about to be on TMZ. We were just about to be on TMZ. Do you want me to ask you again so you can get it clean?
Yeah.
You're like, yes, this person. Yeah.
Well, I just, the internet
Yes.
will out anybody for anything and get to the bottom of it.
I also
And
heard there's a cast group chat that like
You're not
you
in?
know- No, we're not in it.
No.
We're not cool enough. We were there to like help them through the entire experience.
they'd probably think we like.
I'm like a little butthurt I'm not in it, but it's okay.
But even that phrase,
know.
help them through the experience, is, I feel like that was not a thing on The Bachelor or The Bachelorette. It's like,
No.
here's some booze.
Well, Chris
Get after it.
Harrison
Chris
has never been on the other side of it.
Right.
We've been contestants on a dating show
that's
before.
the difference with us.
And so
is,
for us, we actually did have like off camera hangouts or like even on camera. Like Rachel was one of the girls. She said, "I want to talk to Caitlin about this," and they're like, "You don't have time for hair and makeup. She wants to talk to you now." And I was like, "Great, like put me in." And we
Yeah.
got to have like really nice, authentic conversations with them. Where I feel like other shows, it's just like a host role. Where I feel like we got to be mentors as well.
Oh my gosh, they had to pull me out of the boys' room at one point. No, it was the girls' room, and
I go,
well, no, not because of anything like, but like
fucking with you.
because they don't like when you pull them. I said something that was a pop culture, like what was going on in the news.
Yeah.
And they don't have their devices, so they were all like,
That would
"What's
literally
happening?"
kill me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it's tough.
And so they were like, "Get out!" I was like, "Oh shoot, I can't be friend." Like,
What
it's
did you
like,
say? Do you remember?
Well, if it gives it away when we filmed it, and we're not
Okay.
supposed to comment on that. So,
Fair.
but yes,
Smart.
yeah.
Wait, so back to the
smart.
question. Do you think anyone was faking it?
Oh, okay. So I do think there's a possibility because when we first were filming, like Colton and I loved being in the control room because we really wanted to like be invested in who these people are. Like you see everything when you're in that room. So we wanted
Also,
to know,
we're
like,
from the Bachelor franchise, and we love drama. So.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I
We're
was
like,
like, what
let's-
is going on? It
let's
was
see
so
what's
fun.
happening.
Shoe off. I don't care.
But don't. But what happened was immediately we're like, we were watching them interact and we're like, oh, they're definitely virgins. Like there was like a lot of people that didn't have game or,
Yeah.
but there was a couple where I was like,
It's me anytime I go out. He doesn't have games. That guy a virgin.
you're definitely a virgin. But some of them I was like, what? I don't know. And then I've seen a couple, things online where people are starting rumors, which that's what the internet does.
Were there any cringe moments where you're like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, there was this one moment. And it was actually sweet, but
Sweet as
you'll
hell,
probably
but
think it was cringy. He went and grabbed her hand, and I was watching
you're
this
talking
live in the
different.
control room. He went and grabbed her hand, and like everybody was like, "Oh, it's happening!" Like they might lean in and kiss. They might. He's like, "Can we pray together?"
Oh,
And that was like in
Beautiful
my
thing.
head. I was like, "Oh my god." This is the show. Like this is why this show exists. Is like we just fully got plot twisted here, and like now we know like these two are for sure virgins.
Yeah.
the lead up, like commercial break, they grab hands, lead up, next
Yeah.
episode.
So cute.
yeah.
That's
yeah.
so
It
funny.
was cute. And also one of the girls has her first kiss on camera ever.
How did it look?
Awkward as hell.
Okay.
It was cringy.
She deserved a better kiss.
She deserved a
Oh,
better
you think
kiss.
it was the guy's fault?
Yeah, I don't think he made her very comfortable.
I don't know.
How so?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like...
I was expecting like, go for it. It's your first kiss.
Yeah,
like,
and
you
he was
know
like,
that this
"Oh."
is a moment,
Right.
and it just like
He was probably so
I was so
nervous.
excited.
Yeah,
Oh, they both were.
they were
They
so
were doing their
nervous.
best, and I think that's what's going to be relatable because I'm sure there's a lot of people watching this show that had a very bad first kiss. And
Yeah,
they're like,
that's true.
Same.
Quick break to talk to you about Shopify. Listen, when I was starting this podcast, I wish I had some Shopify behind me because it would have made starting this brand, building it, and getting it to market that much easier. And that's what Shopify is here to do. They are the e-commerce company and platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the United States. Think about that. 10% of all e-commerce in the United States runs with Shopify. From household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started. Get started with your own design studio. These are all the things that you don't think about that are difficult when starting a business that Shopify helps you nail down. With hundreds of ready-to-use templates, Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store to match your brand style. Accelerate your content creation. Shopify is packed with helpful AI tools that write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhance product photography. Guys, they make it so easy to do. And best yet, Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping to processing returns and beyond. If you're ready to sell, you are ready for Shopify. So if you've got that little side hustle that you've been thinking about getting off the ground, but you don't really know how you're going to do it because maybe you're a little intimidated by the process, that is where Shopify comes in. Turn your big business idea into cha-ching with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period and start selling today at shopify.com/out and about. Go to shopify.com/out and about. Shopify.com/out and about. How old were you when you had your first kiss? 24.
I was...
I was at like
God.
the end of high school, I think.
Oh, not me.
I
I
was
was like, I
late.
think I was in the 6th grade.
Yeah, that's like I feel like that's average.
No, I was in the 7th grade. I remember because I kissed, his name was Nathan Brion, and R.I.P. He actually died.
Oh God!
I
R.I.P.
know.
Dark.
Nathan.
I
My Lord.
know. And he was like the guy. Like girls would line up to dance with him. He was the guy.
So hot.
And I was like, I can't believe I got
I
to
would
make out
have
with
lined
him.
up to probably dance with him too.
Yeah, I sure did. I was obsessed with him.
They go, Colton, the girls are over this way.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, right.
They go, ma'am, the line is here.
But then the first time I had sex, I was 17 with my high school sweetheart.
That's so sweet.
No, it was terrible.
Really?
Yeah.
I had lost my virginity in the front seat of my dad's 2005 Chevy Trailblazer
To a woman or a man?
to a woman. Yep.
Wow.
First?
Yep. First, yeah.
Wow.
She was. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna move on.
No, wait, we were here.
Everyone
This
knows
is our.
the
This
story
is your
who's
TMZ
listening.
movie.
This
Yeah.
is my TM. No,
Your
it
moment.
was. I just remember being like, "Why am I not finishing right now?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm gay. I'm also like shit-faced.
Yeah, that'll do it. Both those things really don't
That'll
add up
do
to
it.
boners.
Yeah, I was like, what is this in your pants? I was like, oh, that's a pad. Like, it was one of those things, which I was fine with.
She had a pad on.
Yeah, no, I did. I was actually, no, I was bleeding, dear. No, yeah, it was not ideal. And then I had to get up the next morning and like scrub the seat of my dad's car before he got to work.
Oh, shit.
TMI. Our listeners already know this. When was the first, when did you lose your virginity, Colton?
Like when I was 21.
21.
Yep, in Las Vegas.
In Las
I
Vegas?
knew it was Las Vegas.
How did you, it was just to a guy?
Yeah.
How did you find, do you ever do Craigslist?
Yep.
Is that how you, that's how I lost my virginity with a guy. I saw the Craigslist killer doc on TLC and I was like, wait, people get laid off this?
Yeah.
And I looked on Men Seeking Men and I was like, this is fucking great. And then I went and got laid.
You did?
Of course.
Yep.
I was disgusting on Craigslist.
Yeah.
Interesting. That is so sketchy, you guys.
It was a lot
Beyond
of lot of
sketchy.
shame. I actually didn't really like. Obviously now through therapy, I didn't really like. I didn't like allow myself to believe that was my first. So like I sort of put blockers up of like I'm still a virgin
until I'm bringing it up.
Yes. Well, until I'm also like self-aware enough to be like, yes, I lost my virginity with a man, but like I still was technically a virgin bachelor with women. So
Because
Yeah. Oh no,
earlier-
100%. You were a
full-on-
virgin. Yeah.
Also, earlier in an interview, I said, how do you define sex? And Colton was like, oh, penis in vagina. And I was like, got it.
So gay men, we're all virgins.
Yeah.
No, I'm a virgin, absolutely. I didn't believe though. I didn't really like count it when I first hooked up with a guy. I was like, that's not sex. I still need to have sex with a woman.
We
in order for
have
it to
this
count.
weird thing that we do in our heads where we can like either reframe it or like it's a way to protect ourselves from the guilt and shame of being gay.
You guys, that makes me sad.
The mental gymnastics you will do.
Amen. Yep.
You just had to do them on network television.
Yeah.
I think you did a great job though. I wouldn't have
Oh,
put
thank
it.
you.
I wouldn't have. You did a great job being closeted.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
I wouldn't have. I would have never guessed. Do you
I'm-
remember the guy's name in Vegas?
No.
Or do you remember anything about
The thing
him?
I'll tell you is like with all my, I never exchanged names.
What was your fake name?
David. It changed. It changed. Like but I never even really got to that point. That's what I also loved about the gay community at the time, or like these closeted men, is like they wouldn't say a word. I wouldn't say a word. It was purely physical, purely for pleasure, just to like scratch my itch. I would leave like crying or like just like so shamed, and then I'd be like, okay, I'm never doing that ever again. And then like a month later I'll be horny again, and I'm like,
I always
"Ugh."
feel that way when I watch porn. You like close the laptop and I'm like, shame, shame. Like, don't do that.
The worst
and then,
though
like,
is
not
next
clarity.
day, I'm like, mm.
Yeah.
The worst though is when you watch it and then like 3 days later you go to open your browser and like, oh
No,
shit.
no,
my God.
I am
Whoops.
like OCD about not happening.
Oh yeah, I have too many tabs
Ever
open.
since Pornhub made it so that you have to put in your like social security number now.
Wait,
Do?
what?
That's a Tennessee thing.
Maybe a Tennessee thing.
a Tennessee
I was like,
thing.
I'm not doing this anymore, and I don't remember the last time I did it.
Texas is like that too. I think not New York.
Yeah,
You look out the window, find some porn. That's
Seriously.
in New York.
it's LA. We have it on our billboards.
That's so
Porn?
crazy.
I mean,
Because I remember Texas, that crazy governor in Texas he like signed the bill where you had to put in like date of birth, all your info, because then they'll be able to look up your search history.
I'm not
Yeah.
mad at that because I do think there's some real sickos out there looking
Yeah.
up things that are so inappropriate. I just
Guilty.
have you seen the categories tab on the gay Pornhub?
I haven't.
Oh, you haven't.
No, I'm a Twitter guy.
Oh, interesting. Creators. You're
That
supporting the
literally
creator
hits
economy.
home so good for Max. Max
What?
the same way.
Twitter.
Oh, Twitter. I want
creator
to see someone
comedy?
like jiggle a camera before they do it. I don't want like
Yeah.
a studio scene.
Oh,
Fuck
I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah.
You want to believe what you're seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. How did we get here?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm glad we are though. Ladies, comment below your favorite porn category. Favorite porn category.
Our Disney PR reps are like
Yeah, they're-
not
they're
happy.
all
Yeah.
like,
Let's
"Shut
switch this. Let's pivot right now.
Pivot.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. It's a service that we have here at Barstool Sports, which is one of our benefits, and it's one of my favorite services because I use it all the time, and it truly, genuinely helps me. These days, it feels like there's advice for everything. You know, you got cold plunges, you got gratitude journals, screen detoxes, but you don't know what actually works for you, and that's where BetterHelp comes in. With the internet and informational overload about mental health and wellness, it's a struggle to find out what's true and what actions to take. Again, This is where BetterHelp comes in. You can use trusted resources and talking to live therapists and get your personalized recommendations and help you break through all the noise and figure out what works for you. They have over 30,000 therapists, and BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally, and it works with an app store rating of 4.9 out of 5 based on over 1.7 million client reviews. Think about that. 1.7 million client reviews. I'll tell you what, Caitlin and Colton could use some BetterHelp, and who knows, they're probably on it if they're smart. As the world's largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Talk it out with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/out-and-about. That's betterhelp.com/out-and-about. Would you rather have someone go through your camera roll or your search history?
Probably my search history. I am naughty in the photos. I have so many naughty photos.
I do too, but they're in a vault.
You got the app?
I need to do
Yeah.
that. Is it the calculator? It looks like a calculator.
Oh, that is so old school. I remember the calculator app.
Yeah.
I had that, and then I just always forgot to use it, and
I should just mixed in.
Once you have kids too, like at least or a kid like me, I'm just like, here's all my photos. Look, and it's like all my baby.
Yeah,
I'm not.
yeah.
There's no
Mine's
photos
like
that
nude.
are.
They go, let me
and
add it
golden
up in the
retrievers.
calculator app.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I would much rather. Yeah.
You would do the
Google
same?
search.
You would rather do...
You can have access to my camera. I don't care. I'm also like not a shy guy.
Yeah.
So I don't like, even if you accidentally see something, I'm like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, same actually.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I really
either.
don't care.
I'm
And
like, well, I don't take a bad
that's
nude.
the thing. That's
I
the thing.
don't take a bad nude. That's the quote card for the episode. I don't take a
That's
bad
incredible.
nude. Caitlin Bristow.
That's the thing that I've come to realize about sex in our culture, and like why people are sort of already talking about like the show before it even came out, is because, and why we were such a good duo for hosting, is because people are obsessed with sex, like the lack of it or the excess of it. Mm-hmm. So like you're either a slut, a whore, a hoe, or you're a virgin, and like you need to get some experience, and it's like an eye roll and it's not attractive. So like there's this fine line of like, okay, well then what do you want me to do?
But they're the horniest people. Like the
yes,
religious,
but then everybody
like,
consumes porn, everybody consumes that part of it, but then they judge you and they shame you for it.
I don't understand where the line is. Like if they're at home watching porn, but you're a virgin, like Farha, she's a girl on our season who's an OnlyFans girly, and she's a virgin, and she also
She must make so much money.
She makes so much money. She didn't take her black leather boots off in the heat, in the pool.
She's not giving those feet
What do you
away
mean? She
for
went in
free.
the pool with boots on?
Yep, because she wouldn't show her feet for free.
Get it, girl.
I was
Make
obsessed.
that fucking money.
But I mean that I'm just like, where's the line of like, why is sex inappropriate?
Right.
You know, and why is watching porn acceptable? Like, I don't see anything wrong with all of the above. I like, from being sex positive, if you will, I think everybody should do what they really believe in. Now,
Right.
some people are
That
virgins.
takes confidence, though.
Yes, and I don't like. Some people are genuinely waiting for the one. Some people are like have some trauma to work through. Some people have religious beliefs,
Right.
and I think all of that makes everyone so fascinating. And I'm like, do you? I just hope that all of them are really doing what's true to themselves.
So
you know?
the goal is for them to meet their person, and then that's it.
The goal for the show, the best way I could describe it, is to experience their first, and whatever that looks like for them, physically, emotionally, spiritually. They're on a self-discovery journey. Obviously, that's why they're there too.
First
so like
dates for some of them.
first dates, first kisses.
First dates.
Yeah.
God.
One girl has never been.
And so we're just giving them an environment to like have that safety and security to like I watched this happen of when I would tell somebody I was a virgin before I was the Bachelor and Bachelorette. They would try to figure out, okay, one, this is a lot of pressure. Like that's how like they would, and when they would talk to me about it, they'd be like, are you sure you're ready? Like when are you going to know? This is a lot of responsibility. If we do it, are you going to fall in love with me? And
You're
like,
gonna cry.
so like,
You're
yeah.
like, girl, I promise you I won't. I promise you
It's a no
I
for me,
won't.
dog.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
I'd be crying
crazy.
probably just for different reasons.
It's good on the contestant. You're calling them contestants for going on this show and being that vulnerable. I think that is. I mean, you guys have obviously both been through it in your own way. You were, you know, yourself on the show very sex positive, which I think is something that now, from when you were on, is much more mainstream and a
Right.
good thing.
You did it before it was popular.
Yeah, that's seriously
really
though.
did.
Like seriously, that's
Yeah.
the way you talked about sex and the way you're confident with yourself. I think is a very positive example to set for younger women and guys.
Yeah.
And then you now
I
coming
was sex
into your own.
negative.
You were sex negative, which is the yin and yang
Yeah.
of the show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's. But they're each like they really are. They're so. You know what people
It's really
say.
refreshing too. Get someone
It
like
is refreshing.
wholesome. It's not like there's
Yes.
Love Island, which is super entertaining. I love Love Island, and then there's your guys' show, and it's like
It's literally from the producers of Love Island, but they're virgins. Like
It's incredible.
Yeah, it is incredible, but it's really sweet because each one of them just like really leaned in and talk about vulnerability. Like I really feel like they all really leaned into the experience, and they are all just so lovely.
love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anyone sleep together by the end of the show?
Well, that's one of those things where I say, go watch it.
You can see in the teaser in the trailer that there's some canoodling going
There's
on.
some
Do you
canoodling.
have favorites?
I do.
Yeah.
Rachel. Rachel's my girl. I love them all so much, but I
Yeah.
really bonded with Rachel in did they air that part? I haven't got to that episode yet.
Me
They all
neither.
dropped today.
I'm only on episode 5.
And they haven't showed that part
Can
yet.
you watch it? Is it easy for you guys to watch yourself on
Oh,
TV?
at this point, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not for me.
Oh, really?
You don't.
No.
It's hard for
I'm
you.
so hard on myself.
Yeah.
I rewatched my season of The Bachelorette, and I remember being so proud of myself. And
Yep.
then that was back when I it was 10 years ago, and I just went from like being a server and spin teacher to like being the lead of a show, and I was like, oh, this is awesome!
Yeah.
Like I'm doing it.
The
and now
number
I'm
one
just
reality show on
so-
television.
Yeah, and now I'm just so hard on myself with everything I do. So I find it hard to watch back. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
But I love watching it because I go, okay, Caitlin, this isn't about you. It's about the virgins.
That's the way that I view this one. Is like this is not about us.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we're there's just to help.
Just cash that check, baby.
Yeah.
Get in and get in and
That's it.
get in and get out.
Yeah.
On to the next project.
Yep.
We got to get you guys out of here, but Are You My First out now on Hulu. Everyone watch it. Colton Underwood, Caitlin Bristow. Thank you guys so much for coming on.
Thank
I'm
you.
glad we
Thank
finally
you.
got you on. We've been trying for a
Yes.
while, but you're on the West Coast, so it
I
is
know
what it
this
is.
worked out great.
Yeah, that's great.
It
Thank
worked
you
out
so
great.
much.
Everyone
I loved
check it
seeing
out.
you.
I know. Good to see you.
I wish we could go longer.
I know. Well, let's start drinking.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Ew.
Bye, everyone. We'll see you next week.